Have you ever heard the story of the fallen angels? According to some ancient texts and belief systems, there was a time when a group of angels rebelled against God and were cast out of heaven. These angels, known as the fallen angels or Nephilim, are said to have intermingled with humans and produced a race of giant offspring known as the Nephilim. But is there any truth to this legend? In this documentary, we will explore the history and mythology of the fallen angels and the Nephilim, and consider the evidence for the existence of these mysterious beings. Part 1: The Origins of the Fallen Angels. The story of the fallen angels can be found in various religious texts, including the Bible and the Book of Enoch. In these texts, the fallen angels are described as angels who rebelled against God and were punished by being cast out of heaven. According to the Bible, the fallen angels were led by a being known as Lucifer, who was once a high-ranking angel in God's court. Lucifer became proud and sought to rival God's power, leading to his fall from grace and exile from heaven. The Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish text, expands on the story of the fallen angels and provides more detail about their rebellion. In this text, the fallen angels are described as a group of 200 angels who descended to earth and took on human form. These angels are said to have taught humans various knowledge and skills, including the art of war, the use of cosmetics, and the ability to predict the future. Some scholars believe that the story of the fallen angels was inspired by the myth of the Greek Titans, who were a race of giant deities who rebelled against their father, the god Uranus. It is possible that the story of the fallen angels was influenced by this myth, or that the two stories developed independently but have similar themes. Part 2: The Nephilim and the Giants. According to the Bible and the Book of Enoch, the fallen angels intermingled with humans and produced a race of giant offspring known as the Nephilim. The Nephilim are described as being powerful and fearsome, with great strength and size. The story of the Nephilim can be found in the book of Genesis, where it is written that the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. As a result of this union, the Nephilim were born. The Nephilim are also mentioned in the book of Numbers, where it is written that they were a powerful and fearsome people who lived in the land of Canaan. According to the Bible, the Nephilim were so large and strong that they were able to intimidate the Israelites, who were afraid to attack them. In addition to the Nephilim, there are also many stories and legends about giants throughout history. These giants are often depicted as being larger and more powerful than ordinary humans, and they are often associated with great strength and prowess in battle. One famous example of a giant in mythology is Goliath, who was a giant Philistine warrior who challenged the Israelites to a duel in the book of Samuel. Goliath was so large that he was able to intimidate the Israelites, who were afraid to fight him. It was only when a young shepherd named David stepped forward and defeated Goliath with a single stone from his sling that the Israelites were able to defeat the Philistines. Part 3. So, is there any evidence to support the existence of the Nephilim and giants? Some people believe that the stories of these mysterious beings are simply myths and legends, while others argue that there is evidence to support their existence. One piece of evidence often cited is the discovery of ancient skeletons and artifacts that seem to suggest the existence of giant humans. For example, in the early 20th century, a group of skeletons were discovered in the Middle East that were estimated to be around 8 to 9 feet tall. These skeletons were initially thought to be the remains of giants, but later analysis showed that they were likely the result of a genetic abnormality that caused excessive growth. Another piece of evidence that is often cited is the existence of ancient structures and artifacts that seem to be too large for humans to have constructed. For example, some people believe that the ancient pyramids of Egypt and the megalithic structures of South America were built by giants. While there is no concrete evidence to support this theory, it is possible that these structures were built by human civilizations that had advanced engineering and construction techniques. In conclusion, the existence of the Nephilim and giants is still a matter of debate. While there is some evidence to support the existence of these mysterious beings, it is also possible that they are simply the stuff of legend and myth. Regardless of the truth, the stories of the fallen angels, the Nephilim, and the giants continue to captivate and intrigue people to this day. Conclusion. In this documentary, we explored the history and mythology of the fallen angels, the Nephilim and giants. We considered the evidence for their existence, including the discovery of ancient skeletons and artifacts, and the existence of ancient structures that seem to be too large for humans to have constructed. While there is some evidence to support the existence of these mysterious beings, it is also possible that they are simply the stuff of legend and myth. Regardless of the truth, the stories of the fallen angels, the Nephilim, and the giants continue to captivate and intrigue people to this day. Ultimately, the question of whether or not these beings really existed is one that may never be fully answered. However, the enduring fascination with these legends and myths is a testament to the enduring human desire to understand the world around us and the mysteries of the past. What do you think? Did these fallen angels really exist? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe.